All right. Hey, everybody. It's time for Elevate Her Soul. I always get goosebumps when I see that introduction. I'm, again, so happy to be here. I'm going to do things a little bit different this time. I'm not actually going to have a caller. I'm actually going to do a little talk. And what I did was I pulled in my Facebook group, Elevate Her Soul, I pulled my amazing followers and members in there, and I asked them, what do you want me to talk about? Because ultimately, this show is about you guys. It's not about me. I'm the messenger for you guys. So I want to know, what do you guys want to hear about? What do you want me to talk about? What do you want me to share? And what I decided I'm going to do tonight is that I'm going to talk about the alchemy or the magic of intuition. Okay. So I have a little thing here I'm going to show you. I had these mugs made, and I'm going to show you something super cool about this mug. It's not a regular mug, just looks like a regular normal mug. And, it's just sitting there looking like a normal mug. And so we're going to add some hot water to it. And I want to show you, it takes a couple minutes, so I'll show you what's happening here. So I want you to watch. So this is called my magic mug, okay? And right now it just looks a little bit normal, but a regular mug, but it's turning into something else. I want you to see if you can see that. Right? So there you go. So it reveals something underneath it. So it's an alchemy. It's turning into something else, something even cooler than a regular black mug, right? And it's Elevate Her Soul on there. Was hiding on there. You had no idea that was under there. I could have wrote anything under there. I guess that would have been bad, but I chose Elevate Her Soul. So I'm not going to pretend to drink hot water. I'm actually going to, if you guys don't know me, some of you guys don't know me because I'm new to you guys, is that I'm a big tea drinker. I'm a tea freak. I have a tea schedule. And so right now it's tea time. So we're going to do that. But I want to talk to you guys about intuition, and I want to explain to you. So I have written a book about 3 years ago, and it's actually called Unearth Your Intuition, for those of you who don't know that. And I feel like I know a lot about intuition, and I also feel like you know a lot about intuition. And the common thing that I hear from people is that they don't trust their intuition. So that is something that is lacking in the process of following your gut. So you follow your gut. Everyone is born with this innate ability to have this inner GPS system, I call it. So I call it your inner GPS. And I also call it your superpower. So we all have this innate GPS system that guides us and leads us to where we need to be, to the places that are the most highest, best decisions for us. It tells you when things are going wrong. It tells you, something's not good for you. It tells you that this job is amazing. It tells you that this boyfriend is amazing, this husband, it literally steers your life. But the thing is, a lot of us get in our own way, and we don't always listen to this, right? We kind of doubt ourselves because we're human. We doubt ourselves. We doubt our powers. And it always starts as intuition. So intuition, actually, once you can hone that and you can focus on that and you can meditate and practice using it and trusting yourself more, every time you have an intuitive hit and you follow it, it gets stronger. Okay, so that's one way how you're going to strengthen that. The other part of it is you really have to trust it, because your intuition is always right. Okay, you need to write that down. I'm sure you've heard that from other people as well, but your intuition is always right. So the sooner you just start trusting that, the better the better off you're going to be. And I want also what happens is with your intuition is that it starts to grow when you do these things. Okay, you meditate. You get quiet, you sit for a minute, you take a deep breath before you make a life-changing decision and be like, does that really resonate with me? And you'll know right away. Because a gut feeling is claircognizance. So you just know, like, I know this is the best decision for me. I know this is what's happening. My gut is always right, okay? So when you get to that point and you want to start to change that and you want to grow and you want to alchemize this beautiful gift that you have, you can change this magically into a psychic ability. Your intuition can grow into so much more than just trying to make decisions and trying to decide if you should turn left or right on the street. There's so much more to it because it's a superpower, okay? So your intuition is always right. You have to be quiet to practice that. You have to meditate. Meditation is going to allow that to grow, okay? And then when you're ready, because a lot of people are now deciding that they would like to hone and own their gifts. And as a spiritual mentor, I'm seeing a lot of people coming out of the spiritual closet, which I love when they do that. I love when they do that. Like my favorite thing of all time. Because if you have a gift, it's not really a gift until you give it away. So if you have a gift of psychic abilities or psychic or intuition, or you're not using it, you're putting on the shelf, no one can benefit from that, right? And so it's why are you hiding it? And there's a lot of reasons why people would not say, yes, I'm very intuitive, or yes, I'm psychic, or yes, I have a gift, and it's understandable. But this time right now is a time for us. We really have to step out of the spiritual closet, and we really have to share this gift. We have to go from the alchemy and the magic of our intuition to our psychic abilities and really own those gifts, right? If I didn't own my gift, I wouldn't be here. If I didn't own my gift and follow my intuition, my GPS, I never would have quit my teaching job with the school board to do what I'm doing now. And that was the best decision, one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life, right? So I trusted my intuition. I listened to the signs. And that reminds me, I saw a quote right before Spirit gave me a quote right before I came on the air. And it's, people are afraid to follow their intuition, or they're always looking for a sign outside of them. I need a sign. Give me a sign, please. Give me a sign. And that's okay, but you don't need the sign. You're not really looking for the sign. You're looking for trusting yourself. You want to have that trust in there. You want to trust yourself because you know everything. You know everything you need to know. And the quote said, you're not looking for a sign. You're looking for the courage to follow your intuition. And I love that, right? That's really what it's about. It's like, do I have the courage to step out of the spiritual closet? Do I have the courage to follow my intuition? Or should I just keep doing what I've always done and follow my brain and my logic? Right. So I always make a joke when I meet new people, because people who know me already know this, is that I am like 0.1% brain and 99.99, whatever, I'm bad at math, this. Like everything I do is intuition. Everything I do is, from my heart. I never ever think logically. It's very rare that I'm a logical person. Like I'll make a logical decision. It's very rare because I'm so intuitive, and I'm so psychic, and I'm so compassion. I'm so passionate about owning my gift and helping other people with this gift. And that is what you guys are here to do. So if you're watching this, here's your sign. Okay. This is your sign to take that leap into turning the alchemizing your intuition to your psychic abilities and really start working on those gifts, because we really, really need these right now. Okay. The other thing I want to share with you too is that in the poll that I took with my Facebook group is that somebody mentioned dreams. So I'm just briefly going to talk about dreams. So if you have a dream and you wake up with that feeling in the morning of like, that was weird. Well, I wonder why I feel that way. If you can remember clearly your dream and a feeling, most of the time, not all the time, most of the time, that is a psychic message. Okay. Because when you're sleeping, you're unconscious, and you're in a better position to receive those signs and messages from spirit that you're asking for during the day. Because if you're sleeping, you don't have to second guess yourself, right? You're just allowing these messages to come in, and they're beautiful messages, and you need to trust what you get. So if you have a journal beside your bed, write your dreams down. So what I do is I go on my phone and in the notes, and I write down all of my dreams. Like I have a collection of dreams from dreams I've had 2 years ago, and then 6 months later they happen. Maybe not in the same succession exactly as it came in the dream, but spirit is always trying to give you messages in your dream. Be like, yo, hey, you're very intuitive, you're very psychic, and to trust it. That's the only thing that's stopping you, is that you don't trust it. Okay. So with that, if you want to strengthen your intuition, if you would like to magically transform your intuition, which we all have, everyone has intuition. It's just the level or the degree at which you choose to use it at. And then you can change that into even a more powerful gift, which is your psychic abilities. And so you'll see these beautiful psychics on the A1R Psychic Radio Network, of these powerful psychics, and they have these beautiful gifts. And I'm just like, whoa, like you guys can do the same thing. We're not any different than you, except that we have worked really hard at it, and it's one of our callings. It's our passion. It's something that spirit has asked us to do and step up in the energy of owning this. And obviously I came out of the spiritual closet about 5 years ago. It's not easy to do this. It's not easy to say, hey, I'm psychic. It's not easy to put yourself out there, right? I didn't go from like, okay, I'm going to turn right on the street. No, I should go left and then not follow that, to like, here's some global psychic predictions for the world. that took some time for me to predicting that what's her name was going to have a baby. The Duchess was going to have a baby. I predicted that. Some other things, I didn't go from like A to Z in one day. So this takes practice. This takes time. This takes effort. This takes commitment. It's so much fun too. And I always say that too. If you're not having fun while you're doing it, right? It has to be fun. And I love what I do. So you can do this as well. And if you watch these other mediums and psychics on here, they're just a demonstration for what you are able to achieve. Even people like Teresa Caputo, you can do what she does. Not everyone should do what she does, right? But you all have that capability within you, somewhere inside of you. You have that capability if you so chose to stand up and do this kind of work. Okay. And not everyone obviously has to choose this. You can still hone your intuitive gifts by meditation. So another suggestion in my Facebook group was to talk about meditation. And meditation is the number one way to increase this GPS, to strengthen the power of the inner workings of your soul, to strengthen this gift is meditation. Okay. So why you start by meditation is you can get an app called Insight Timer. You can get some headphones, get some really weird looking AirPods and put them in your ear, get a quiet spot, choose a meditation or insight timer and just like sit down. Because when you sit down, spirit is like, oh, you're ready now. I'm going to give you the answers to the questions that you're asking me, but you can't get those answers when you're being really busy, which is what a lot of us like to do is I got to be busy, busy, busy. Okay. So you have to sit down. You have to be quiet. You have to choose this, and you can alchemize the intuitive powers to psychic abilities, or you can just magically choose as much as you can from your soul self, from your intuition, and choose more from that, and you will never go wrong. Your intuition is never wrong. Okay, I know I said that again, but you need to write that down. Put this down. This is your new mantra. My intuition is never wrong. All right. So I hope that helps you guys. Like I said, I'm here for you. And if there is a topic that you would like me to discuss, I'm more than happy to do that. I really feel like this is a beautiful opportunity for me to help on a different scale outside of my box. And I'm always so grateful to be here. And I'm going to go drink my tea. And I hope you guys have an amazing night. You can go visit elevatehersoul.com. You can book a reading. You can take some Reiki. You can ask me a question. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you.